Discuss LeetCode problem number 419, battleships in a board. But before we discuss, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications. Also, I've added a lot of quizzes to the community page. Please check it out. Now back to the problem. This is one of the horribly described problem wherein I think this description is not making sense to me. So I think I did some research in the discussions board and all. The problem finally boils down to, like, given a 2D board representing a battleship board where X represents the part of the battleship like this, or a dot represents empty water. Count how many battleships are on board. Like, this entire thing is a battleship because battleship is huge, so that is the key, and it occupies the entire horizontal or vertical thing. The battleships are represented as contiguous sequences of X horizontally or vertically, and no two battleships are adjacent, meaning that there are no adjacent X's horizontally or vertically from different battleships. So what this basically means is, in terms of solution, if the current cell is X, it is a new battleship. Like in this case, this X is not a new battleship. Only becomes a new battleship if there is nothing to the left or nothing to the top. Because if it is something is to the left, it is part of another battleship which is placed horizontally. If something is to the top, means basically there is it is part of the battleship placed vertically. So let us take a look at the solution. So I call this as we discussed, like no top or left pattern. So you go through the count battleships, you go through the board grid, basically rows and columns. If it is X, and if I minus 1j, which is the left, equals X, you continue. If I j minus 1 equals to X, you continue. So it's as simple as this. This is the key to the solution. Everything else is basically a setup. So you get the rows and you get the columns, and then you go through the rows and you can go through the columns if it is X. Basically, as we discussed before, if it is not one of these conditions, then you increment the count. It is a new battleship, and therefore you return the count. Let us take an example run, the LeetCode case. So processing cell 00, so it is counting as a new battleship because there's nothing on the top and nothing on the left, and then it keeps doing it, processing cell 03x. So that is also counted because nothing at the top or nothing at the left, and then the rest of x's are not counted because of these conditions. They violate these conditions, and so the total number of battleships is 2. So it's one of the horrible designed problems and or described problems, but the solution is pretty simple. It's more of understanding the problem that is the solution, basically. Comment below if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye.